Welcome back inside the Now Morning Show. The Birdsong Academy Music Camp is closing. Well, they have the closing concert this coming Friday. We're going to find out a little bit more about the camp. We're going to find out more about the concert this morning as I welcome Darian Diet, who's from Birdsong Steel Orchestra, Dania Mayers, pan camper. I think I get it right. And Derek Furman, pan camper as well. Good morning to you all and welcome to the Now.
Good morning. Thank you.
How are we doing this morning?
I'm a little tired.
You're a little tired? Well, happy World Steel Pan Day to you. I hope that means something and that you're able to celebrate today as well. Yeah? Darian, let me start with you. Tell me about the Birdsong camp that's been going on, the pan camp.
Right, so the Birdsong Academy has been in existence for the last approximately 20 years. And the camp really started as an effort to create literacy for steel pan players. So since then, it has grown. And I mean, given as word steel pan, it's so important to mention that because, you know, finally we are starting to recognize the instrument, you know, amongst other conventional instruments across the world. And that effort is even increased a little more by solidifying the music theory where we could place ourselves on the same level with musicians. Because there has been a dichotomy over the past years, well, I found that between a musician and a pan player. It still exists, but we're gradually getting out of that. So the camp really is not just a pan camp. Since the first year being just pan alone, we have expanded to include other conventional instruments such as the trumpet, well, general wind and brass, so trumpet, trombone, saxophone, clarinets, flutes, guitar, piano, and we also do voice.
Okay.
So we have a lot on our plate.
All right, so the camp has evolved from just being about music theory for panists to being more a holistic experience, a holistic music experience.
Indeed.
Yeah. So tell me how the camp has been going for this year.
Whew. As always, it's very hectic because, as I mentioned, we are doing a lot.
Yeah.
And we have 5 weeks and approximately 100 students.
Do you have to be already musically proficient when you come to this camp?
No, the levels vary. So we do have some beginners and some who have been playing already. So it varies. And it's actually free of charge to the students, but of course it runs us approximately 150,000 a year.
Because there's a cost to everything in this life.
Yeah.
Dania, tell me how your experience has been in the pan camp so far.
Well, as one of Birdsong's more long-standing members, I've been there for like 7 years now.
So you well proficient?
Yeah, well
you can really read music.
No, I can't really read music. I can't really read music. But yeah, since I've been going Birdsong, one of my main instruments would be trumpets and steel pan, as in like tenor, double tenor, 6 and 7 bass. And recently I just got into playing the 4 and 5 string bass guitar.
So you just here to show off?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Tell me how music has impacted you, being able to play all these instruments. Does it do anything for you in other aspects of your life?
It has taught me how to be very patient because I am very much a perfectionist. And when I don't get music correctly, I would stress out so bad because I can't get the music properly. And Darren had to teach us. She was like, you all have to understand music is a slow process and you have to understand where you're coming from before you're actually being able to master the instruments.
So have you mastered the other instruments before you moved on?
I've mastered trumpets, tenor and double tenor, but I haven't mastered bass guitar yet. I'm like an amateur in the instrument right now.
And I'm sure your amateur is probably 15,000 times better than some people, but that's a whole different story. Derek, tell me how your experience in the pan camp has been. Is this your first time or you've been here?
No.
How many times have you been to the camp?
3.
Three
It's my
times.
third camp.
All right.
And it's something that changes your life completely because you reach there thinking that you're just gonna play music and it's not that.
What is it?
Well,
Because I hear a music camp.
we're like a family. I'll say it like that. And the way that you look at things changes. So we don't look at just playing, but we look at it like we are all playing together to try to have a conversation between us. And if you don't have your part, you're making the conversation a little more difficult for everyone in the band. So that's how I look at it. But it's really nice. Actually, it's really nice. I used to not do anything for this summer. Now I have a lot to do.
That's
And
good.
And I love it.
Keep you productive and out of trouble.
Yeah. Yeah.
What instruments do you play?
I play main instruments.
I mean, you can list out all like Dania did, you know.
I mean, I will just make it short.
Okay.
I'm a guitarist. I could play some bass. I could play drums and percussion.
None of those is a steel pan.
I play tricello.
Ah, okay.
Love it. I love my tricello.
Okay. Was that the first pan you gravitated to, or did you have to test out others?
Actually, it was my third pan because I started in guitar. Then I went into cello. Then they put me in tricello and it was lovely. Never moved from there.
Tell me the difference between playing an actual guitar versus playing a guitar pan.
Well, I look at it in two ways. Number one, guitar is my main instrument, so it will always be easier for me to play my instrument. But the difference isn't really that big because once you know your notes and once you know your instrument, you should be able to pass the notes and all of that stuff into the pan. And it's way easier to put into the pan. It's way easier than you may think.
And it's less stress on your fingers, I would imagine.
More stress.
Darian, tell me about the concert that we have planned to close off this clan camp this year.
Right, so yes, the concert is a combination of everything that we would have done during the camp. So, and we're hosting it at Queen's Hall. So we believe in giving the students that full, immersive, professional music experience. Because we could set up a tent in the Panyard and have a concert,
You
right?
can, yes.
But the value of seeing that professional side of music is something that we really hold dear to us. So, so the concert will be at Queen's Hall, and you can expect to hear full orchestra, which for us, it's not strings. We don't have strings, but we do steel pan mixed with the conventional instruments. You can expect to hear that combination. We could expect to hear choir pieces. You can expect guitar pieces. You can expect some
Find your point at him
piano
like he's
pieces.
the only man playing the guitar piece.
Yeah.
So we have guitar pieces, choir pieces, orchestral pieces,
Yeah.
and of course pan pieces,
Yes,
I
of
would
course,
imagine
pan
as well.
only. And then wind and brass pieces as well, accompanied by guitar, piano, drums, etc.
Is it that you start preparing for this closing concert from the very beginning so you know where you want to end up?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah? And
Otherwise, it would be impossible.
then you would have performed at the closing before because you've done the camp many times.
Yeah.
You've performed at the Queen's Hall before?
I performed in Queen's Hall since 2019.
Do you remember the first time that you performed there and what was that feeling like?
First time I performed there, I feel like I was just going and pee right there and then.
On the stage?
it. Yes.
That would
'cause
not
I
have
was
been cute.
scared. It wouldn't have been good at all. It wouldn't have been, honest.
But when you got there and you stood up to play which instrument you played that day?
I played trumpet and tenor for the first time.
Trumpet and tenor for the first time. And when you were in the process, you remember the feeling?
I did.
Besides the nerves?
So I remember when Darren was just behind our backs and was like, "You all don't scream backstage." This was on the tip there and just behind us that whole time.
And when you came off the stage, what was the feeling
When I
like?
came off that stage, it felt exhilarating. Like how would I explain it? Like adrenaline rush
Yeah.
that came over me after I went off. When I came on the stage and then I came off.
Yeah. Darian, if people want to get tickets to come to the Queen's Hall this Friday, do you have to pay for them? Where do we get them? Tell me the details.
Yes, indeed. So usually our concert is free to the public. This year we switch it up a little bit.
But the camp was free,
because
so the
we wanna
concert can be free too.
Yeah, we want to value the work that the students have put in, so it's worth more than this, but we are costing it at $150. Tickets are available at the Panyard itself and also at the Queen's Hall box office. You could also call any one of us you could try 745-7982 or 620-5285 to book your tickets.
Fantastic. Before we wrap, Derek, I asked Dania this question before, and I want to ask you, how has being a part of this camp or music in general, how has it impacted your life?
Well, that's a really good question.
Thanks. They pay me to ask really good questions.
That's a really good question. It affects me in two ways. Number one, my confidence as a person improved a lot. Because you are playing in front of a lot of people and that really forces you to really really have your stuff together, and that was the main thing. Secondly, I started to take music more serious because, you know, like any teenager, you will just crack an instrument and blah, blah, blah. But then when you're there, you're actually doing something with it, and you have to take it more serious if you really want to be able to perform your part properly. And yeah,
Do you see that this could be a career?
of course.
Yeah. What about you, Daniel?
I can, but not like as a full-blown career. I could see it as like I have my primary job, and it could be like a job on the side, so a secondary job.
Okay. Interesting. Darian, before we wrap this morning, it's today's World Steel Pan Day. What message would you like to leave the nation with? You look into this camera over here and leave them with a message for World Steel Pan Day.
Sure. Well, firstly, happy World Steel Pan Day to the nation. I'm so happy that we are here celebrating this day finally for the last couple of years. To the nation, I think that keep valuing, and I hope that the value will grow over the years, value that we see in the steel pan, because we have something that is special. And to hate the steel pan is to hate yourself as a Trinidadian. So I would say continue to build on that and really see the value that we have here.
Darian, say love yourself. Love the steel pan like you love yourself. I love that. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, guys. Darian Diet, representing the Birdsong Steel Orchestra. Daniel Mayers, a pan camper inside the music camp, as well as Derek Furman, another pan camper inside the music camp. Of course, we're getting ready for their closing concert this Friday at Queen's Hall. It's called The Future in the Present. You can get tickets at the Pan Yard, or you can call them for more information. We're taking a quick break and we come back with more on the Now Morning Show. Stick around.